I'm Seven.
Live.
We've got Dean, and we also have Drew. How you doing, guys?
Cold where I am right now. For LA, it's LA cold right now.
I don't want to hear about LA
It's
cold, because that's
Man,
definitely not like
you
East
guys
Coast
in New York-
cold.
You guys in New York know nothing.
So, we were talking about franchises, and Dean, you brought up a very interesting point. You said that Star Wars is pretty much rebooting itself, right? As far as new generation, new.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, they're promising a movie every year now. So, and I know they already started tweaking the history. Did you guys hear about that Princess Leia thing with the slave outfit?
Apparently, they're retiring that outfit.
They're retiring. Never happened. You
Yeah.
know what? You know?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I'm like, really, guys? Come on.
So what? When they
That's
put out
something-
another DVD or something, now they're gonna make it a different outfit. They're gonna computer generate something else on top of it.
Oh, probably.
But why would they get rid of
I
it?
think.
Not to offend anybody.
Oh,
Yeah, the idea is that they're trying to make it more like kid friendly, but. Sorry.
I was a kid, and I thought that was very friendly. That outfit.
Oh, it was wonderful.
The layout, yeah, when I saw it as a kid, that instilled many brand new and exciting emotions in me. But no, they're basically the idea is they're trying to like make it more kid friendly and PC. I think it's completely unnecessary. It just feels like we're taking everything in like sci-fi and like comics, and we're trying to almost sterilize it. I want to say,
Mm-hmm.
and it's unnecessary. It wasn't that bad, and it's funny because you have like teen idols nowadays, like that have music videos on YouTube, and they're wearing stuff that's way skimpier than anything you'd have saw in any Star Wars movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. In this particular case, I think the PC thing is getting it's gone bad a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, I think the main character in this one is supposed to be a woman, right?
one of them.
Okay.
I mean,
The Hunger Games in space, I guess.
no way.
It's not,
Like
look,
the idea is that they're setting up.
only two good Star Wars movies. It was the original.
Hope and
and
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, everyone knows.
I agree.
You know, I mean, people can rank on Star Trek, but at least Star Trek had a lot more better movies than Star Wars did. And with this nonsense of bringing out one every year, they're just going to water down the product. It's just going to be schlock. It's going to be formula. Anything that's got Disney behind it is formula. Period.
You guys,
Because Star Wars is a good
for
property.
the show I mentioned,
Take it from sci fantasy and put it into science fiction. Do something with Star Wars. Nope, Disney's just going to ride the buck with it.
Mm.
And it's a shame.
I feel that could be a thing too. But at the same time, using that as kind of like a spring point, depending on the sales for Star Wars and where the franchise goes, I don't know if they can keep up this one movie a year thing. I think they're saying that now, and they're doing the same thing that Warner Brothers did, where it's just like, we have 18 movies coming out within the next 6-7 years. And then, depending on how things form or how things don't form, they're going to change that form. So, all right, well, not every year, once every other year, or once every 2 years, or something like that, which is something more normal and I think doable as a company.
Hollywood studios,
So-
Hollywood studios do tend to jump the gun. I mean, you look like take for instance the Phantom. That movie, Billy Zane signed up. They had him sign up for 3 films.
Great
They wanted-
movie that was supposed to be.
You know, that happens.
Didn't
All,
happen.
they do that all the time. You know,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
do it all the time, and you know, they shouldn't jump the gun. You know,
Yeah.
it's got to be something well written. And
For
they want a sequel. Put a little Easter egg in there, something to give you the idea that there might be a sequel.
leave, just enough plot threads open for a possible sequel. But even with Fantastic Four, we just got the word this past week that it's off the slate now for a sequel. I'm just like, yeah, dude, it's not going to happen now. So, but they'd announced years ago, even with all like the fan backlash, it was like, no, we're going to make a sequel. It's going to come out in 2016 or 2017 or something like that. So yeah, you're right. They do bolster themselves and add a lot of hype behind what could be a successful franchise, not what is a successful franchise. Seven, I think you were talking about that a bit before the show. Even you brought that up.
Right. Well,
About
one
people
of my
hyping things.
biggest thing is, can all these movies live up to the hype? Especially the fact that, they used to say, hey, coming next fall, coming next spring. Now it's like, coming 2018. Like, they start hyping it up 2, 3, 4,
Years
5
ahead.
years ahead.
Mhm.
How can any movie live up to that?
It can't really. It's at best, I think you'll get a really hyped, brolic advertised movie, and then by the time that you see it, I think the buzz of it dies down just enough to where people can be like, oh yeah, they did say that was going to come out 3 years ago. Let's check out and see if it's any good. And then at best, it's like, yeah, that was good. But that's just how I feel the industry works now. It's all about hype and how big an audience you can garner before the movie comes out.
Yeah,
So
and that really affects the box office because you always see they always have big box offices and then they drop. Fast, a movie kind of allows you opening. The word of mouth will build. It'll build.
we'll build it. Yeah,
Stay.
yeah,
And that's how it made its money. Now it's like, no, it needs a big opening weekend and then push it out in 2 weeks, put it on DVD, Netflix, or whatever.
It's all about the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, they totally changed. Where else they would let time, they would give something a shot. Let it stay out. Let word of mouth build it up.
Well, speaking of word of mouth, what
certain
about
movies
Captain
not
America? You think that's going to fall underneath that?
What?
Lost
Captain
the...
America Civil War?
Mm-hmm.
Dean, I already know what you're going to say.
That's going to do well. That's going to do well. They don't need the hype for that.
They don't. I mean, the trailer was, I feel, strong enough. The movie could just, all right, put it this way. For me, as a fan of the franchise, the movie can be just okay. But when it comes to advertising and that trailer they put out this past week, that was great. Like, I think they cracked over 2 to 3 million views just in the first 24 hours that the trailer came out. So it's like, I want to say Marvel practically made their money back already.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it will.
No, that
It
one-
will. And generally it looks good.
That one's going to be a hit.
Well, one thing I got to say, they did build the drama. There's tons of drama in this one. So if they really stay strong with a really tight story and then give us the action, I think it'll do fine. If it's just the same scenes over again, the same action scenes done over and over and over again within this franchise, it's not going to do that well.
I believe it'll be the former just because the Russo brothers, the Russo brothers made with Winter Soldier, they made Captain America like a character that could be taken seriously in the MCU. He's always been kind of like a hokey joke character, Mr. Stars and Stripes, all that stuff. They kind of changed the game with making it like a serious, what do they call it? Like, not a crime drama, but it's more like a political Tom Clancy, almost one of those.
Sure.
Yeah, political thriller. So making it one of those, and then adding to that the star power of adding Winter Soldier, of adding Black Panther, who's going to debut in this movie, adding Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, all these known fan favorites within the Marvel brand. It's gonna kill, dude. It's gonna kill. I'm already going. I know everybody else that I said they're going.
Now, is this Black Panther going to be the same outfit, the same situation for the Black Panther movie?
Well, it's a little early to make that call. They did show the production images for it, I want to say almost a year ago. They'll make some tweaks to it for the official movie. It looks cool in my opinion. It looks better on film as opposed to the production photos that we saw. It looks crappy, but it actually looks good on film.
I don't think it's going to be his original costume in his own movie. I think this is a costume he's more established in. I can't see the Black Panther wasn't popping up and he's in this costume that's perfectly suited for him. You know what I'm saying? Right. Kind of like how Daredevil started out. He wasn't even in the red. He was in black with a,
with the
hood. How Batman, Bruce Wayne actually started with a wool cap and He was the Daredevil year one outfit with just the hood and Well,
jacket.
I don't think it's. I don't think I think he's going to be an established hero already in the Captain America thing, and then he'll just backtrack it with his own movie.